Well, I think what is most important for our fellow Houstonians is transparency.
Just listen to Sheila Jackson Lee talk about transparency.
And we have a transparent government. I talked about transparency, but I'm a supporter of transparency. I've already said transparency and have constant, transparent overviews.
Boy, I love a good laugh. This is the very same politician who's been trying to keep secrets from us since last March, simply ignoring our request for information about people who used to work for her in all her government offices. We were looking to see if Queen Sheila had changed her ways.
I'm better now.
Remember those headlines about the horrible way she treated the folks who worked for her? Using LinkedIn, we found many of those folks anyway, and we found out that Miss Transparency actually made her government employees sign a non-disclosure agreement. What was she trying to hide?
I started campaigning. I talked about transparency.
And lo and behold, one of her former staff members is now at the center of what was the biggest bombshell in this year's mayoral campaign.
Okay, so when I called Jerome, he told me to sit up there like a fat-ass, stupid idiot, talking about what the fuck he doesn't know.
On October 21st, in a leaked audio, Jackson Lee was publicly exposed as a foul-mouthed bully of a boss, berating employees, including Jerome Brooks, who worked for the Congresswoman for more than 2 years.
Both of y'all are fuck up a fucking F. It's the worst shit that I could have ever had put together. Two goddamn big-ass children. Fucking idiots. Serve no goddamn purpose.
It's a 10-year-old recording, but I bet you didn't know that just 8 days after that recording became the talk of our town, the 36-year-old aide targeted by Sheila Jackson Lee in that rant turned up dead. Austin police tell us Jerome Brooks was found dead by a friend on October 29th at 1:32 in the morning. From this heavily redacted police report we just got, we learned his body was found here at Hometown Studios. Austin police tell us releasing the rest of the information would interfere with the, quote, detection, investigation, or prosecution of an open or pending criminal matter, specifically witness interviews and the 911 call.
So the autopsy is not finalized?
It is not.
Is there a public death record?
No.
It may be because Hill Country Forensics, the private firm doing the autopsy, has not yet announced a cause of death. Jerome's funeral was here at the Greater First Baptist Church in Lisbon, Alabama.
I'm calling about Jerome Brooks, who passed away.
Okay, that was my son. That was my son.
This is Jerome's mom, Varia, in Alabama.
The last time I talked to him was the last Friday in this month, last month. And he said, Mom, if I don't come see you then, I'll be to see you Monday. And it was not Monday when they told me that he was dead.
Several days after Jerome was buried, social media users began suggesting Jerome may have committed suicide. Jackson Lee blamed in posts for fat-shaming him, being the bully that made Jerome want to kill himself. But that comes as a surprise to his mom.
It was a rule of suicide, I know that.
Mrs. Brooks tells us she does not believe her son would kill himself, but doesn't know yet how he died. The last time she talked to him, Brooks told her he had gone to an Austin hospital just that week.
He had been sick, he had been to the hospital, but I'm not quite sure on that because I'm trying now to get the hospital records to say, because he was telling me that he was having many strokes.
At this point, what caused this 36-year-old man's death is still a bit of a mystery. But the timing of his death with the release of that embarrassing audio tape is at least curious.
I need to ensure my schedule, and if Boo Boo did it, shit ass did it, fuckface did it, and nobody knows a goddamn thing in my office. Okay, nothing.
Jerome's mom didn't even know the recording had been made public. She had heard the recording years ago. Jerome had played it for her.
I was telling him not to worry about what she said because her opinion on him didn't make or break him. It's all over Houston.
It's all over everywhere, ma'am. Everybody saw links to it.
Oh my goodness.
We can't know if Jerome knew the recording had gone public or who released the recording, but we do know one thing. Mrs. Brooks says Sheila Jackson Lee isn't fit for public office.
I've never met the lady, but just from that conversation that she had with my son with the other guy about my son, it lets you know that if she's in politics, that might not be the place she needs to be if she's working for the people.
In published reports, Jackson Lee has expressed regret about her nasty rant, but didn't publicly apologize to the staffer she insulted. But she keeps getting slammed on social media, quoting, "Too bad Jerome Brooks is not at his family's Thanksgiving dinner. What about condolences to the family of your dead staffer, Jerome Brooks?" Jackson Lee likely knows he died. Daughter Erica Lee donated $100 to a GoFundMe page for Brooks' burial costs.
Hello, is this Erica? I was on the phone this morning with Jerome Brooks' mom, and she told me that you knew him, and I just wanted to get a reaction about him passing.
Yeah, I don't have a reaction. Thanks, you. Bye.
Sheila Jackson Lee's campaign likes to say, "Go vote for Auntie Sheila," like she's some sweet older member of the family.
Both of y'all are fucking F. It's the worst shit that I could have ever had put together. Two goddamn big ass children. Fucking idiots. Serve no goddamn purpose.
A recent poll, though, shows nearly half of Houstonians say the audio recording won't affect their vote. But it may help explain why virtually every city employee group, including the cops and the firefighters and municipal workers too, all want you to vote for her opponent, John Whitmire, instead.